Hi Capricorn, welcome to a life path reading for May, I almost said March, April and May 2019. It's Raina here, and yeah, this is a simple spread that I devised to kind of look at your life, more of a moment in time of where you're going, the direction you're going in. For some people, you're not really in a change, like a state of transition so much. So this may appeal to only a certain segment of you at a deeper level. So that's okay. I like to do these more philosophical readings sometimes because I think that it's kind of thought-provoking at the very least. Ooh, this one came out. So I'm going to pick that. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm not going to pick up, a card fell down there. But I actually should pick it up because I might forget. Yeah. All right. All right, so the first card is where you are right now, the Eight of Wands. So this is a card of everything busting loose, things starting to happen. It's a very energetic card. Sometimes it's kind of frenzied, where it's like you've been pent up and now all of a sudden, let's say you just finally put yourself back on the job market and you're getting a bunch of offers or a bunch of ideas. If you have your own business, you're just like kind of really getting a lot of clients. But I think it's specifically for just a lot of work-related stuff if you're working for somebody else, because I did get the card where you want to be, and I got the King of Pentacles. I guess you could have your own business and still have this card be accurate, because I was saying, like, if somebody starts their business, sometimes you start very slowly, and then all of a sudden it kicks in. It's like the critical mass. That's how I see the Eight of Wands, where all of a sudden everything starts to be hopping. And where you want to be, the King of Pentacles, is a card of, you know, mastery on the material level. I always think of the king as the master, the mastery, the highest level in the outer world of that, okay? So that could still mean that you have a business. It's just that maybe you're on the early side of things. And so you want to get there, and you're starting to get there. And it's interesting too with King of Pentacles, Capricorn, because you are Pentacles. Pentacles are the earth signs. And you want, you know, you're the last earth sign. So you're like, you could call that the king too, because you're the winter signs, the last four signs of the zodiac, which are Sag, the last fire sign, and Capricorn, the last earth sign, Aquarius, the last air sign, and Pisces, the last water sign. It's like the wise ones, because they are the final signs, and the winter represents the old age. And with that comes, with the last earth sign comes understanding of material energy, I think. And the ability to know what the true value of money is. And so you have, when you have Taurus, you're talking about the first sign, and that kind of giddiness about, oh wow, I have money, I'm going to go spend it, because of that connection with Venus and Taurus, that sensuality. But Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so there's a very kind of a solemn type of attachment to material things. These are the fruits of my labor. And so I treat them with respect because I know what went into it. You know, I know the value of $1. And also, this is my aspiration, is to become a master in the world of commerce, in the material world. And so that's how I see the King of Pentacles. Like it's obviously, it can have a connotation that is connected to business, but to me it's even deeper than that. It's really about your feelings related to mastering life and what you came here to do. The first step that you need to take to get there is the Four of Cups. This is a card. You can see the person's arm crossed. I don't like it when people assume, though, that if you have your arms crossed, it means that you're rejecting something, because I like to cross my arms. I always feel like I'm a little bit cold. And, you know, sometimes I wonder if people think that I'm kind of like dissatisfied with something. This is a card of dissatisfaction. And the cloud is offering the cup. So it's like the universe offering love and not accepting it. I just got this card for Virgo. But I was also noting in that reading about stability being connected to the number 4, so stability of emotions. However, in your case, I do think that it's the first step is realizing when you are dissatisfied with something. And I mentioned this with Virgo too, because the problem a lot of times, and this is going to be especially with personal relationships, where that might impact your professional life if you get sucked into somebody else's drama. However, even in terms of your work life, this can also be the case. Maybe you're somebody who wants to become a business owner, an entrepreneur, but you are really, you might be right now very distracted by a lot of activity going on, and so getting to that point is not as easy as it would seem. But with the Four of Cups, being able to see right away if a relationship is not serving you well, and also to be able to realize when you're not satisfied emotionally with a situation. So if you're working for somebody else, but you're just like that worker bee that you just keep plugging away, there are only so many hours in a day. You can't serve two masters. And yes, I do believe that if you have a job, it is better, unless it's just completely hard to stay there, to start your own business while you have your current job, because then you don't put so much pressure on it to succeed right away. And I think that that can give you a more relaxed attitude. So it's not like either or, but I think in general, identifying relationships that are not satisfying will improve your life overall. Whether it's a relationship, whether at work, or, you know, if you're very unsatisfied with where you're working, even if you eventually want to start your own business, you may have this very draining, toxic situation at work, and yet you just keep plugging away because that's just how you do, and it really saps your energy. So understanding that ahead of time so you can make plans, alternate plans. And the outcome is the Death card, which means that you're going to be leaving a situation, and there's a transition. So it's a very important thing. You know, in April, I was watching other astrologers, or actually I haven't watched the videos yet, but I saw the title where they're talking about Ketu, which is the South Node, being in a conjunction with Pluto. Both, you know, these transits. Now they're both in Capricorn, your sign. So this is about letting go of what no longer serves you, breaking old patterns. And that's what the Death card represents to me. And sometimes these are going to be relationship oriented, where, you know, because Ketu, or South Node, has a connection to karma. Okay, so really, that idea of these karmic relationships that feel very familiar, and there's almost like this comfort within them, even if they're your sworn enemies, because you've had so much history together. That's kind of an interesting angle, is that sometimes your enemies, it's almost like your comrade, because they've been there with you. You've had so many dramas over the lifetimes, but it's just not working anymore. And it's going to, like, by ending that tie, you're able to fully move to the next level, which is the King of Pentacles for you, which is getting to that self-mastery, especially on the material level, that you really want. And that's what Capricorn is. It's about ascending, you know, up that mountain, the mountain goat. So this is a time of transition for you. Definitely, when I got the Death card, it didn't surprise me, because you have that Pluto energy. You know, Pluto is the god of the underworld, so it has that connection to death, and Pluto is about transformation. In order to transform, something has to die, and something may already be dead, but it just, you haven't cleared it out yet. And so it's time for transformation. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. If you would like something personalized, I have a version of this for astrology, and that's using your natal chart. And it also, I now combine the life path with career, because I feel like they are a lot of times very connected, and career and money. So you can follow the link and order that type of reading if you are interested, or any other type of reading. So have a great next couple of months. Take care. Bye.